morning, Pooter High School. My name is Tom.
And I'm Dylan. Welcome to today's episode.
Attention students, we have a play coming up. This one is titled, Is He Dead? We'll be playing on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, all at 7 p.m. Then on the 23rd at 2:30.
Theater has worked extremely hard on this one. If you like Carrie, you're bound to love this one too.
I personally love Carrie, so I'm excited for this one too. And the Superfan app can be used here too.
Now let's talk some more about art stuff. Kaleidoscope submissions close on March 1st, but have you ever wondered how the magazine is ever made, or even what the magazine is? Well, to tell you more, here's Christian.
So Kaleidoscope is also a one semester English class this year. Next year and forward, it'll be a 2-semester English class called Writing for Literary Publication. And what we do is we evaluate all the submissions that come in. So Leia, that's a cue. That's your cue right there. There we go. So the class basically is for students perhaps more like a part-time job in a magazine or a publishing company perhaps. And what we do is students in Pooter High School submit anonymous works to the magazine, and that can be mostly visual art or writing. So we have 5 main categories: poetry, prose, 2-dimensional art, 3-dimensional art, and photography. Sometimes we get original songs, and we get other things like math proofs and science labs and woodworking, really any original creative student work. And this group of students evaluates all of the things that we get, and they maintain written notes on all of the submissions. So if we get 700 to 800 submissions a year, and each student evaluates every single submission. And again, those are anonymous on our end. We can't tell who those came from. And then they determine what's going to be in the magazine, and then we use a program called Adobe InDesign to create the layout for the magazine and send it away to a professional printing company to get it printed.
Well, that's kind of hard to answer because we haven't really done a whole lot yet, but I feel like the voting process is going to be a lot of fun, just hearing the different opinions of everyone in this room and just the different perspectives of what they think of the art pieces and just what we get and just being together as a class.
Yes, I've been here so this will be my 3rd year here, and so I think that my favorite part is definitely either I voting in like the pieces and stuff like that, and just like I'm sorry. And just like analyzing people's work and just stuff like that, and just like really like delving into that type of stuff.
I will be submitting to Kaleidoscope. Will you be, Dylan?
I won't. I'm not creative enough.
That's sad. Okay, sports. On Valentine's Day, there is a boys basketball game against Horizon here at Pooter High School at 6:30. It's a doubleheader, so it'll be a girls basketball game afterwards.
Wrestling is off to regionals this week, so wish them luck.
Winter sports are drawing to a close. Congrats to all the athletes that competed. You all did fantastic.
Spring sports are coming up fast, so make sure you keep your eyes out for preseason meetings and training camps coming up.
Reminder, registration is also coming up fast, and we'd like to talk to you about another class you can sign up for. So here is Nate with a segment on choir.
The Poudre choirs are looking for students confident enough to try something new. If you love to sing but have stage fright, are nervous about people judging your voice, or if you can't yet read music, you need to sign up and join our bass or treble choir 4th or 5th hour for next fall. There's 5 singing groups at Poudre. There are 3 auditioned choirs and 2 unauditioned choirs, and they sing all kinds of different music. If you want to sing solos, a cappella, pop music, jazz music, or just really high-level ensemble music, you should audition for one of the 3 audition groups. There's Impromptu, which is an all-girls advanced group who meet during lunch. There's Impolyphonics. They meet second hour, and that's all of our best male and female singers here at Poudre. And then there's Special Edition, which is our jazz and a cappella group. They meet 3 times a week before school.
I really enjoy the community aspect. We are really a pretty tight-knit family, but that doesn't mean that we exclude people or that we are close only to each other and the people we know. We automatically just invite and bring in new people and make them a part of the family. We get to be creative together and artistic together and make some music and make some things that are really amazing, and it feels so good. Once you have it all done, it takes a lot of work, and it can feel frustrating at times because you feel like you're not really getting a lot done, but eventually everything starts to fit together, and it's so much fun and it's so rewarding. Well, I had joined choir last year, my sophomore year, with really no prior choir experience. Mr. Lanowski decided to put me into the mixed choir because we needed more men's voices. And it was a little difficult at first, but really it was pretty easy to eventually find my flow. I was supported by a lot of the other choir members and Mr. Lanowski as I kind of learned the things that happened in choir. I had no prior experience, but I really enjoyed it, and it's a learning experience. You're not expected to know everything. You're expected to learn and put your best foot forward and give your best effort. And if you do that, you'll be fit right in, even if you have no experience.
I can't sing at all.
I can.
Please don't.
What, you don't think I'm good?
Well, let's just say you're going to need a lot more than choir class to make your voice sound tolerable. Stay in your lane.
Okay, harsh. Anyway, we have another awesome event coming up next week. On Friday the 21st, the Poudre High School FFA will be putting on its annual Oyster Fry. It will be from 5 to 7 p.m., and tickets are $10 both at the door and in advance. If you want to purchase in advance, find any FFA member and ask for a ticket, and they'll be happy to give you one. Again, they're $10.
At the Oyster Fry, they will of course have Rocky Mountain oysters, along with an assortment of other foods like fried chicken. There will be an awesome silent auction with a live and member auction. Come show your support.
Sounds like a ton of fun. Now let's turn it over to Andre for a follow-up segment about the DMV.
Hey Poudre, it's Andre. Last week you watched my first segment on how to navigate the DMV website to explain how to get your permit and how to schedule appointments at the DMV. Scheduling your appointment means you don't have to stand in line for hours, which leaves you more time to celebrate you getting your permit, binge watching The Mandalorian while eating popcorn, playing Call of Duty Mobile, or even walking cute puppies at the animal shelter. Some of you already have your permit or license, but don't worry, we'll make segments for you too. Stay tuned for more information on the DMV and useful car tips. And just in case you need it, there's the DMV website again. Now back to Tom and Christian.
We had our first student earn free PHS swag on the Superfan app. Congratulations to our Superfan Impala, Aiden Buxman.
Thanks, Aiden, for being such an active Impala at PHS. If you want to get some free swag, just use that Superfan app whenever you go to any PHS event. Now, the FCCLA is doing an awesome Valentine's fundraiser for custom Valentine's gift baskets. If you're interested, take out your phone now and take a picture of the link currently on the screen.
And speaking of Valentine's, Christian has prepared another segment about the holiday coming up called Single Awareness Day.
Do you have no one to spend Valentine's Day alone? Then why don't you spend it with us?
Really?
At the Single Awareness Day celebration, we help you cope with being single and encourage moving on. Side effects of Single Awareness Day include extreme heart pains, crying, the big sad, Netflix and cry, eating too much ice cream, Hulu and boohoo, jealousy, eating too many Big Macs, embarrassment. Single Awareness Day does not exist. Please, for your safety, do not celebrate.
Now that's a holiday I can get behind.
That's sad.
I know. Just a reminder that 9th and 10th grade course request sheets are due next week on Tuesday.
Well, everyone, it looks as though we brought you all the news we can for this week. And now we have to go. I have some important business to take care of.
By important business, do you mean taking a nap in the prop closet again?
No. Anyway, thank you again, Poudre High School, for tuning in again with us this week, and we will see you next time. This has been Tom.
And Dylan with your PHS News.